What is going on, guys? It is Steve B here, and today I'm bringing you a Call of Duty Black Ops domination gameplay on the map Firing Range, and I'll be using none other than the FAMAS mask, with flak jacket, sleight of hand, and a tactical mask. But I'm not going to be talking about the gameplay today. I'm going to be talking about none other than Modern Warfare 3, and the perks, and what perks I think will be good, and what perks I think will be bad. So let's get started. Start off with the tier 1 perks, of course, and the first up is Recon, and what that does is it makes explosive damage mark your target on the radar. So if you throw a grenade and it damages your opponent, they're going to pop up on your minimap, and the probability makes bullet damage show up on your radar. So that's pretty cool. I hear this perk counters assassin, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to be using this perk quite a lot for when I get into lobbies with assassin players, because we all know they're going to be there. And next up we have sleight of hand, and what sleight of hand does is what it does in every Call of Duty: it makes you reload faster. However, they've changed the pro version of sleight of hand, and now the pro version is the Scout Pro version from Black Ops, allowing you to swap your weapons just that little bit faster. And I like the fact that they've mixed it up a bit, you know, just something different, why not? And yeah, this is going to be one of the fan favourite perks as usual, as it always is, and I'm pretty sure I'll be using this perk quite a lot. And next up we have Blind Eye, and what Blind Eye does is it prevents enemy air support and sentry guns from basically shooting you. So it's obviously the anti-air support class, and the pro version makes your launcher lock on faster, and it also does extra damage, so that's a very strong perk as well. The perks in this game seem a lot more balanced, and the perk ones are very strong. And next up we have Extreme Conditioning, which allows you to sprint for a longer duration and climb obstacles that little bit faster. However, this perk is probably the worst in the tier 1s, and I very much doubt I'll be using it. It's just a toned down version of Marathon basically. They've just brought Extreme Conditioning from COD 4 back in, added a pro version to it, and I don't really like it, but nonetheless. Moving on, we now have Scavenger, and Scavenger does what it always does: allows you to pick enemy ammo up. Little scavenger packs on the floor, and the pro ability makes you start with more ammunition. And Scavenger, well, it's always been a good perk, you know, it's always been a relatively strong perk. Not a perk I've used too much in all the games, to be honest, but yeah, there you have it. And it's back to the old Scavenger from Modern Warfare 2, where you can now resupply your equipment, your claymores, and etc. I just hope that you can't get like 2 claymores out at the same time like Modern Warfare 2, because that was a bit annoying, but never mind. Now, moving on to the tier 2 slot, we first up have Quick Draw, and Quick Draw allows you to ADS faster, and the pro ability allows you to use your equipment and grenades faster. So basically this perk is the second half to Sleight of Hand Pro from the previous games, and yeah, it seems a pretty awesome perk. I'll probably be using this quite a lot with submachine guns, and it'll go very well with Sleight of Hand. And next up we have my favourite from this tier 2, and that is Blast Shield, and that greatly reduces the explosive damage similar to flak jacket in Black Ops, and it also, the pro version, makes you immune to stun and flash grenades. So basically the tactical mask pro from Black Ops, and I'm a big user of tactical mask. I've got flak jacket and tactical mask on this game, and yeah, having them in one perk is just fucking awesome, really. I mean, what more can anyone ask for, especially since I'm a pretty aggressive player. I encounter a lot of grenades, so yeah, a lot of explosives, claymores, etc. And next up we have Hardline, and finally they've given us a decent Hardline, and what Hardline does is what it always does: it allows you to get your kill streak 1 earlier, and the pro ability is awesome anyways. 2 assists count towards 1 kill to your next kill streak, so that's just fucking awesome, I think. I mean, that would be awesome to run with Scavenger, so stun grenade spams, etc. And finally, no, not finally, sorry, up next we have Assassin, which makes you undetectable by UAV, thermal, heartbeat sensors, and the portable radar. And the pro ability makes you able to counter UAV and AMP, and enemies won't see a red crosshair on you when targeting you. What can I say? That is just so much in one perk. It's insane. I really don't know what else to say about it, because I'm pretty sure you know enough about this perk just from what I've said. It's awesome. And finally we have Overkill, which I'd say is the weakest of the tier 1, and that allows you to carry 2 primary weapons, and the pro ability makes your second primary weapon can be equipped with 2 attachments. And it's not my type of perk, so I can't see me using it, so I'm not really going to comment much on it. Now finally onto the tier 3s, and first up we have Marksman, which allows you to ID enemies from further away, and the pro ability allows you to hold your breath for longer when sniping basically. And it's a sniper perk. I'm not sure what the ID enemies from further away does. Maybe you can mark your targets, or I have no idea, but I can't see me using it much. I'm not much of a sniper. Next up we have Stalker, which gives you faster ADS while moving. It allows you to move faster while you are ADS, sorry, and the pro ability delays the enemy claymores, which is like the Scrambler Pro from Modern Warfare 2, and I think it's a pretty strong perk, and I can see myself using it quite often, especially with submachine guns. Being able to move really fast while ADS is very good for strafing, etc. And next up we have my favourite one, which is Sitrep, and that highlights the enemy explosive in Tattle Insurgents, kind of like Hacker from Black Ops and Sitrep from Modern Warfare 2. In fact, it's actually identical, as the pro variant also makes enemies' footsteps louder, same as the Modern Warfare 2, and I absolutely loved Sitrep Pro in Modern Warfare 2, so I'm going to even love it more in this game. I think it's going to go awesome along with Blast Shield. Next up we have Steady Aim, and that allows increased hipfire accuracy, and the pro ability is ADS fast after sprinting. Pretty much the same as the Black Ops Steady Aim, but it's in the tier 3 slot this time, where it belongs. And yep, awesome. I really like it. Very good submachine gun perk. I'd see myself using this a lot. And finally we have Dead Silence, which makes you quieter, and the pro ability, you don't take any fall damage, which is is awesome. I can see myself using that perk a lot. It's basically just Ninja, isn't it, from Modern Warfare 2 and Lights and Commando together, without the seeing melee distance, of course. But yeah, there you have it, guys. That's the Modern Warfare 3 perks, and yeah, I think they're awesome. As you probably tell, I've talked pretty fast and just went over this commentary very quick, but yeah, I didn't really want to make multiple videos on it. I thought just one with a quick sum up of all the perks would be better. As you can see, this gameplay is sort of wrapping up now. Our team, we triple capping, and our team's got the Huey out. And actually this is a re-upload, as I did upload it previously, the same game with the same commentary, but the render settings got fucked up and I messed it up. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, guys, please leave a like rating and comment and subscribe if you already haven't, and I will see you in the next video.